So how did progressives in Michigan manage to take over, or at least nearly take over, the entire Democratic Party in that state? Check this out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Liano in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Are you the guy that I was talking about this morning that David Sirota wrote up in his Daily Poster?
Yes, I am. That's exactly right.
Hey, Liano, let's see, your last name is Sharon or Sharon? Sharon?
Liano Sharon, yeah.
Liano Sharon. So, David was writing that you were one of the lead guys among the Michigan insurgents who rose up and took over the Democratic Party, or are trying to rise up and take over the Democratic Party in Michigan. You guys have an election tomorrow. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we started back in 2016, and we've been making great strides every year since then. In 2017, we won about around 40 positions on the state central committee. Then we won a few more in 2019. In 2020, myself and another young woman named Zara Abbas got elected to the Democratic National Committee. So we won a third of the elected positions to that. So we've had a number of victories along the way. They covered some of that in the Daily Poster article and David Sirota's article. There's a bunch more. There's an article that I wrote on the progress report for the political revolution in Michigan on my blog there that you mentioned, Michigan Progressive. And right now we're organizing as My Solidarity, misolidarity.org, where we've been recruiting people to participate in the Democratic Party and to run in the party elections, which, as you say, are coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow we will elect 172 delegates and 172 alternates to the Michigan Democratic Party State Central Committee, and we are running over 100 different candidates across the state. We've got candidates from Ironwood all the way over, almost in Wisconsin, down to Detroit, and we're phone banking, we're text banking, we're sending emails, we're doing everything we can to get the word out to Michigan Democrats. If you're a member of the Michigan Democratic Party and you have been a member for 30 days or at least since January 21st, you have a right to vote in the party, and you should come out and vote for the Solidarity slate.
Okay, two questions, and we're going to hit a break here in about 3 minutes, so if we can get through these. First question is, according to David's article, there are about 10,000 members of the Democratic Party in Michigan. To become a party member is more than just registering as a Democrat, correct? What's the process in a nutshell?
That's correct. To become a member of the party and a voting member, you have to actually join the party. You can join the party through misolidarity.org, misolidarity.org. You can also join the party for free on their website, though it's difficult to find where the free link is, but it is there. But you can join for free through our group, and we will manage all of the all of that, getting you signed up. We are set up to send you updates on when there's going to be a vote, when there's going to be something happening, etc.
Got it. So this is all at MI, as in Michigan, misolidarity.org. So I think the most important question I have for you, Liano Sharon, is for people who are not in Michigan who are listening, how do they do what you did?
Well, the key thing is to think, like they said in the article actually on the Daily Post, is think institutionally. Think about, how do these things really work? What I've discovered in the Michigan Democratic Party is that the vast majority of people in the party have no idea how the rules work or what the rules say. They're doing things by rote. They're doing things the same way they did them before, the same way their predecessors did them, and they're not questioning any of that. And why should they? Because their predecessors presumably knew how this was done, et cetera, et cetera. The vast majority of people in the quote-unquote establishment, I don't have any problem with them. They're just doing what they think is the right thing. The problem is there are a few people who know that these are not the right things to do, who know this specifically, and there are and as a result of that, they tell the rest of the establishment, hey, this is how you should do things, and they go along with that. And the problem is
so step one is to weaponize the rules, right? Know the rules and weaponize the rules. Wouldn't a preceding step be to get as many progressives as you can to become members of the party, and even better, to become precinct committee persons?
So that's an interesting question. So, for example, in Michigan, precinct committee persons don't have any more power other than they don't have to go through a 30-day period where they can vote. In Michigan, anybody who is 16 years of age or older and a resident of Michigan can join the Michigan Democratic Party by filling out the form, and you get a full.
Okay, so that's going to vary from state to state. But still, getting inside the party, whether you become a precinct committee person or simply a voting member of the party, and you need to figure out how it works in your state, is job one. Job two: find the rules, read them, and if you can, weaponize them. Any other advice, Liano, Sharon? We have 30 seconds.
Sure. So I would just say that you show up and do it. Don't let anybody tell you can't. Don't let anybody tell you shouldn't run. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't do whatever's on your mind that you want to go out there and do in the party. Go and do it, and you'll find people along the way that will do it with you. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, there's a lot of progressives out there, and we need to be coming out of the woodwork and taking over the Democratic Party on a state-by-state basis. Liano, Sharon, once again, your websites?
My Solidarity, misolidarity.org, and michiganprogressive.com.